Good day, everyone. For Telesur, I'm Cody Weddle in Caracas, Venezuela. We begin this midday in the United States, where a police officer has shot and killed an 18-year-old black man. Now, it happened at a gas station in a St. Louis suburb not far from where unarmed teen Michael Brown was killed by a white officer in August. Police came to claim the man pointed a handgun at the officer. The scene remains tense as bystanders confront police. In New York City, Mayor Bill de Blasio's attempts to calm the city have been largely ignored as protests continue over excessive police force. Protesters marched through Manhattan, many of them enraged by the mayor's demand that they suspend their rallies. Protesters marched behind a large banner reading, quote, "Stop Racist Police Terror."
Some cops have been shot, apparently by a crazed individual. It is necessary not to let that action become the face of this whole series of events, because it's still young black men that are taking a beating and getting shot, and in fact cops are relatively safe. It's not about their suffering, the suffering of the cops.
Turning to Latin America now, in 2014, authorities registered the largest number of children migrating from Central America to the United States ever. In Honduras alone, over 15,000 children tried to illegally enter U.S. territory and were detained. For more on all of these figures, here's Gerardo Torres.
From August 2013 to October 2014, 66,000 children from Mexico and Central America were detained in the United States after they tried to illegally enter it. The First Lady of Honduras led a special task force that visited the United States, and she promised that by the end of this year, all children will return.
Until now, we feel that there is a need to create public policies that are clear so we can know what we are going to do for the children who have no protection and are on their own.
This year, only 5,000 children returned to the country, and the government of Honduras gave them an allowance of $25, and they were sent back to their families.
These people have no hope of being able to get out of poverty. There are no opportunities in society, and there is a lot of crime which threatens the life of the children on a daily basis. It means that when parents send their children, it's not that they are irresponsible, but rather they have a huge dilemma and have to decide if they let their children get killed here or take the risk and send them away with the hope that if they get to the United States, they will have better opportunities than if they stay here.
After the official visit to the migrant detention centers where the children are imprisoned, there has been no further information. Gerardo Torres, Telesur, Central America.
And thanks to Gerardo. Taking a look at world news now, Israeli forces have shot dead a member of Hamas's armed wing after a firefight erupted along the border with the Gaza Strip. The Israeli army says that a routine patrol on the Israeli side of the border came under attack from snipers in the southern Gaza Strip. They say that forces then responded with fire from the ground and the air. A Hamas spokesperson says Hamas holds Israel responsible for the tension on the border.
Hamas holds the Israeli occupation responsible for the tension on the border east of Khan Yunis after its attempted incursion and crossing of the border, firing in the direction of citizens, causing the death of one martyr. The resistance responded to the incursion. Hamas warns the occupation about repeating such follies.
For an update, we turn to our correspondent, Noor Harazin.
A new serious violation occurred today of the agreed Palestinian-Israeli truce that was signed back in August 2014. A gun clash happened between Palestinian militants and Israeli forces in Khan Yunis city, in eastern Khan Yunis city, this morning. Eyewitnesses reported that the Israeli tanks and bulldozers incursioned the area, and then Palestinian militants started firing towards the Israeli bulldozers, and the Israeli snipers shot a Palestinian militant, killing a 33 Palestinian man. For now, the Palestinian residents are fearing that this kind of violation will threaten the agreed truce, especially that an Israeli soldier was also injured in this incident.
Thanks to Noor. To Syria now, where the crisis there continues. It has quickly become one of the most complicated conflicts in history. And some say the only solution will come from the Syrian government. For an update, we go to Nashwa Abdullah.
The mountainous city of Ma'lula, which dates from the 10th century before coming era, has been the site of many terrorist attacks due to its close location to the western borders of Syria.
Ma'lula was damaged more than any other city in the area, especially the old town. But people are coming back since the renewal started.
بس يعني ما فينا نقول غير إنه الله يهديهم.
After the huge amount of damage to the beautiful historic center, the government started a reconstruction process trying to encourage people to return.
Our country is a wonderful mosaic of religions and cultures, and all of these terrorist actions will not affect our great people. We will stay united.
A prayer was held in Mar Sarkis Monastery, celebrating the steadfastness of the Syrian people in the coming Christmas.
Ma'lula ancient city has witnessed a destruction caused by terrorism, which aims to destroy a great civilization full of knowledge and humanity. Nashwan Abdullah, Telesur, Ma'lula.
Thanks to Nashwa. Moving on now, boxing champion Amir Khan outlines his plans to help the school targeted by the Taliban last week after donating shorts valued at £30,000. Now, Khan wore the flamboyant shorts, including a waistband made from 24-karat gold threading. He successfully defended his WBC welterweight title against Devin Alexander in Las Vegas last weekend.
Here, in this time of distress, to stand by the Pakistani nation. I've traveled to Pakistan despite security threats to prove that sport and education is the way forward. I'm willing to offer the government of Pakistan my support and the stakeholders. If they need any help, I'm here for them. I want to rebuild the damaged school and help fight against terrorism.
And turning to the Christmas holidays now, here in Venezuela, festivities really are in full swing. For more on how Venezuelans are celebrating, here's Rachel Boothroyd.
With the Christmas holidays officially underway in Venezuela, many people are currently making their way to different parts of the country to be with family. Nonetheless, the brightly decorated streets of the capital city are still teeming with people. Even citizens from abroad are enjoying the Caracas Christmas spirit.
People here are really happy. Do you see anyone looking sad? Guys, are you sad? Nobody here is sad.
Venezuelans are not known for being unhappy, but the government's Happy Christmas plan, rolled out at the beginning of November, has also had a hand in making sure that Christmas 2014 goes off with a bang.
Christmas here is great because we have everything we need. We have all our traditional foods, ham and olive bread, hallacas, toys for the children, our traditional Christmas salad, and it's all thanks to the government, which has helped to make sure that every Venezuelan family has a Christmas in their home.
Traditional Venezuelan food is not the only thing to have been guaranteed by the government's Christmas plan. Alongside the usual Christmas lights and decorations, there have also been free music and cultural events across the city. Here in the Teresa Carreño Theatre, city residents are enjoying the last day of a Christmas festival promoted by the capital government, which features the work of local craftspeople.
There have been traditional bagpipes, processions, music groups from local communities who have performed. The theatre right now is just wonderful. And what makes it wonderful is that now the theatre belongs to the people.
With the festival now coming to a close, citizens are heading home with their final handmade purchases. They'll be opened at midnight on December 24th, when the country traditionally celebrates with a Christmas dinner, surrounded by family and friends. Rachel Boothroyd for Telesur in Caracas, Venezuela.
With that, we ended today. More on those stories and others at our websites, telesurtv.net/English. For everyone celebrating today, from all of us here at Telesur English, have a Merry Christmas.